guys.
Hey guys.
We're back with another Supergirl review. In this video we're reviewing Supergirl Season 1, Episode 18, titled World's Finest. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later, because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. This episode is my favorite thing ever.
Yes, this was a
so
fantastic episode. Oh my gosh. We finally get the Flash Supergirl crossover and it was amazing.
I think we've been talking about this since like episode 7, like when it was just a rumor. It was just something that somebody said on some blog somewhere. And you know, a few months later, here it is, it happened, and oh my god, it was so good.
It's just like Kara and Barry are so good at interacting with each other. Like, they have such similar personalities that it was just so fun.
And the on-screen chemistry between Melissa Benoist and Grant, whatever his name is, it's Grant something. I just totally spaced on his name. It was so good.
Yeah,
they had really good on-screen chemistry. And Flash and Supergirl, their personalities are very complementary. Like, Supergirl's totally fangirling out on Flash, and Flash is totally fanboying out on Supergirl, and it just worked.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yes. So, Siobhan, she's kind of a metahuman. It's not because of any, industrial accident or a super collider exploding or anything like that. No, she's cursed.
Yeah, her family is cursed.
There's like this element of the supernatural, which I thought was really, really interesting.
Yeah, me too. The only part about this story I didn't like is that all the costumes thus far have been amazing, except for Silver Banshee. It was pretty bad.
Her outfit was good. I didn't like the makeup.
Yeah, her outfit was okay. But yeah, the hair and the makeup, I didn't get it all. I know they were trying to do a Banshee thing, but I'm like, all the other villains have had really cool looks, and hers just fell flat to me.
I think her look would have worked better if it hadn't been like, Livewire was like, we need to give you a makeover. So she dyed her hair and she put on some makeup. I think if the curse had transformed her physically, it would have worked a little better.
Yeah, like if instead of makeup it had been CG'd and it was actually, as she was giving into it, it was decaying her. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But how it was, for me, it just fell flat.
And because, Livewire said it's a makeover, so she put on this makeup to kind of dress herself up and make herself look more villainous. I think it would have worked better if it was an effect of the curse.
Yeah.
All right, Barry shows up, and James is super jealous of Barry, very predictably.
Yeah.
And even that I think worked remarkably well. And I don't ship really Kara and James at all. I'm just not really that enthusiastic about that particular relationship. But even him in this episode, I thought that worked very, very well.
Yeah, like I kind of liked the jealousy because thus far it's been Kara being jealous of James and his relationships. So it was kind of nice to have the roles reversed and have him be jealous of her and her relationships and stuff.
And at the end of the episode, Kara finally makes her move. But right after she kisses him, Myriad activates Myriad, and James just walks out like a zombie.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's going on? Was it that bad? And no, it's everybody, all the humans.
Everybody is zombified, so...
So I have not done any research. I can say I've not done a lot of research. I haven't done any research into the comics as to what Myriad is. I'm going to do that as soon as we turn this video off, because I'm curious if that's something from the comics.
Yeah, me too.
The only other thing I really want to say is I hope now they do an episode of Flash where Supergirl goes to Central City.
Yeah.
They really need to, complement each other. And even if they don't do something like this every season, it's something that I really hope they do every once in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Supergirl going to see Flash should be like next season.
Yeah.
Not like they can't do it this season. It's like they just saw each other. But it would be really cool to have some crossovers. Not as many as Flash and Arrow have, but one every season or every other season would be really cool.
And I think having that the television multiverse, it's a genius idea. I'm super glad that they've implemented it. Now they need to run with it.
Yeah.
Because the thing going on with DC right now, and we've talked about this maybe in some videos, but I know we've talked about it amongst ourselves and among friends and at panels, at cons and stuff, is the DC movie universe just doesn't really, it's not that great.
Yeah, no, it's really not.
The television universe is amazing.
Yeah, the television, DC and Marvel are kind of like opposite, where DC's television series are far superior to Marvel's television series, but Marvel's movies are better than DC's movies.
Yeah.
In a lump sum. I mean, you'll have like one that's way better than anything else, stuff like that. But if you add them all together and average them out, DC takes the television and Marvel takes the movies.
Yeah. And I think I would really like to see DC focus more on the television series, and especially with the multiverse now.
Yeah.
Because they can cross over between networks. I mean, and Vertigo is an imprint of DC, so they could even incorporate some of the Vertigo stuff. So like Lucifer and iZombie, like with what they're doing in Arrow right now with the supernatural, it totally lends itself to a crossover with Lucifer.
Yes. And, I mean, it wouldn't be too terribly difficult to bring Flash onto iZombie. I mean, he's a CSI.
Yeah.
Like, it could just accidentally happen. Like, these things totally could happen, and I would squeal like a little girl.
And they could totally bring Constantine into Lucifer as just doing a cameo. There's all kinds of stuff that they can do, and I really hope they utilize this opportunity, this door that they've opened with this crossover.
Yes.
Okay, there was no promo for next week, so we can't, guess as to what's going to happen, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The season is almost over, and it has not yet been renewed for season 2. It's one of the only shows on CBS that hasn't been renewed yet. Hopefully this crossover is the catalyst that gets CBS off their butts to renew this show.
Oh, I hope so. I would be so sad if it didn't get renewed. This is probably my favorite show on right now.
Hashtag renew Supergirl.
Yes, hashtag renew Supergirl.
Alright, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to tell us by clicking that like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.